Lenny, because she's supposed to be surprised.
Yeah, you know where she's gone?
Well, no. I don't know if she's inside here. No. I don't see her anywhere inside. So she must have gone on outside.
I better run find her then.
Okay, these candles are melting down. You better hurry.
Wait, there she is. She's coming.
Oh, well, maybe I don't have them all lit yet. You got to stop for a minute.
On her way.
Well, you better keep her out there for a minute and talk about something. I'm lighting as fast as I can, Meg. You just better stall her for a second. Meg, please, you got to wait. You got to wait. I just don't hurry up. Yet. We'll talk about something outside.
Mom! You ready?
Yeah, okay.
What is it? Okay, what is it? Just wait.
Surprise!
Happy birthday!
Oh, no! What is Oh, my. Oh, I could just cry. Oh, look. Happy birthday, Lenny, a day late. How cute.
But my God, would you look at all those candles? It's absolutely frightening.
Well, no, because well, the more candles you have on the cake, the stronger your wish is.
Really?
Yeah.
Mercy. Oh, but I can't think of my wish.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my, I hope that wish comes true. I hope it does.
Well, what'd you wish for?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Well, sure you can.
No, I can't, then it might not come true.
Well, that's just superstition. It'll come true if you wished it deep enough.
Really? No, I didn't know that.
Yes, Babe's a regular expert on birthday wishes.
It's just I get these feelings. Well, go on, Lenny. Tell us what was your birthday wish.
Yeah, tell us, what was it?
Well, it wasn't a specific wish. This vision just sort of came into my mind.
A vision? Well, what was it of?
Well, I don't know. It was just something about the three of us all smiling and laughing together.
Oh, when was it? Was it far away or near?
I'm not sure. But it wasn't forever. And it wasn't for every minute. Oh, just this one moment we were all smiling.
What were we smiling about?
Nothing, I guess, just nothing.
Well, that's a nice wish to make. Well, let me get a knife so we can cut that cake in celebration of Lenny being born.
Yes.
Right.
Give us a rose, a whole rose apiece.
This ice one is delicious. Here, babe, try some.
Oh, that's good. Here, try it,
Oh, I love having birthday cake for breakfast. Oh, how I do.
two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their lives, whose misadventure piteous overthrows, doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage, the which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Carry coal.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, and we be in collar, we'll draw.
Aye, while you live, draw your neck out of collar.
I strike quickly being moved.
Ooh, but thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir. To be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runst away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I shall take to the wall any man or maid of Montague's.
That shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wall.
'Tis true. Therefore, women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore, I shall push Montague's men from the wall and thrust his women to the wall.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I have fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids, and I will cut off their heads.
The heads of the maids?
Aye, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt.
They must take it in sense that feel it.
Me they shall feel while I'm able to stand. And 'tis known I'm a pretty piece of flesh.
'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hadst been poor John. Draw thy tool, here comes two of the house of Montague.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
I'll turn thy back and run.
Fear me not.
Oh, no, marry, I fear thee.
Let us take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I shall frown as I pass by and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare, I shall bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our side if I say aye?
No.
No, I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
Ah, no better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better.
You lie.
Draw, you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing blow.
Nate! Out of the way, there's
Put up your swords! You know not what you do!
Nate! Coward!
What art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio. Look upon thy death. I do but keep the peace. Put up your sword and manage to part these men with me. What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have it, thee coward! Wolves! Bills and partisans! Wright! Beat them down! Captain, that was a Montague! What noise is this? Give me my sword, I say! Old Montague is coming
subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel. Will they not hear? What ho, you men! You beasts that quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins. On pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moving prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word by thee, old Capulet, and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments to wield old partisans in hands as old cankered with peace, to part your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me. And Montague, come you this afternoon to hear our farther pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel new approach? Speak, nephew, were you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them. In the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared. While we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and fought on part in part, until the prince came, who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad am I he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where underneath the grove of sycamore that westward rooteth from the city side. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me and stole into the covert of the wood.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds more clouds with his deep sighs. But also soon as the all-cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw the shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his windows, locks fair daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must this humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can learn of him.
Now, have you importuned him by any means?
No, both by myself and many other friends, but he his own affection's counselor, as to himself, I will not say how true, but to himself so secret and so close. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as know.
See where he comes. So please you, step aside. I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
I would thou wert so happy by thy stay to hear true shrift. Come, madam, let's away.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But new struck 9.
Ah me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that, which having makes them short.
In love?
Out.
Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in his view should be so tyrannous and rough in proof.
Alas, that love, whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here! Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. He has much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, oh brawling love, oh loving hate, oh anything of nothing first create, oh heavy likeness, serious vanity, misshapen chaos of well-seeming forms. This love feel I feel no love in this. Dost thou not laugh?
No, cuz. I rather weep.
Good heart, what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why, such is love's transgression. Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go along. And if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut, I've lost myself. I'm not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, who is that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
Oh, I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
Oh, right, good markman. She's fair, I love.
Oh, right fair mark, fair cuz, as soon as hit.
Well, in that hit you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She hath Dian's wit, and in strong proof of chastity well armed. From love's weak childish foe she lives unharmed. Oh, she's rich in beauty. Only poor that when she dies, with beauty dies her store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste?
She hath, and in that sparing makes huge waste.
Aye.
For beauty starved with her severity cuts beauty off from all posterity. Oh, she's too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
He that hath been struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed that passing fair? Farewell. Thou canst not teach me to forget.
Oh, I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.
But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike. It is not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
But saying all what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she are happy mothers made.
And too soon marred are those so early made. Earth has swallowed all my hopes but she. She's the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. This night I hold an old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you among the store. One more most welcome makes my numbers more. At my poorhouse, look to behold this night, earth-treading stars that make dark heaven light. Such comforts as do lusty young men feel when well-apparelled April on the heel of limping winter treads. Even such delights among fresh female buds shall you this night inherit at my house. Hear all see. Come, go with me. Go, Sirrah, trudge about through fair Verona. Find those persons out whose names are written there, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his last, the fisherman with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find those persons whose names are here writ, and can never find what names the writing person hath here writ. Oh, I must to the learned in good time.
Tut, man! One fire burns out, another's burning. One pain is lessened by another's anguish. Take thou some new infection to the eye, and the rank poison of the old will die. Why, Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented, and... God and good fellow.
God ye good end. I pray, good sir, can you read?
Aye, mine own fortune and my misery.
Perhaps you have learned it without book, but I pray, can you read anything you see?
If I know the letters in the language.
Ye say honestly, rest you merry.
Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, Count Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitruvia, Signor Crescentio and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, and Livia, Signor Valencio and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Helena. A fair assembly. Whither should they come?
Up.
Whither?
To supper. To our house.
To whose house?
My master's.
Oh, indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and if you be not at the house of the Montagues, I pray, come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you merry.
At this same ancient feast of Capulets sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so loves. With all the admired beauties of Verona, go thither, and with unattainted eye compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
One fairer than my love. The all-seen sun there saw her match since first the world begun.
Tut, you saw her fair, none else being by, herself poised with herself in either eye. But in that crystal scales let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid that I shall show shining at this feast. She will scant show well, that now shows best.
I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own.
Nurse! Where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now by my maid head, a 12-year-old I bade her come.
What lamb? What ladybird?
Oh, God forbid, where is this girl?
What, Juliet? How now, who's home?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou's hear our counsel. Thou knowst my daughter's of a pretty age.
Oh, faith, I can tell her age in 2 hours.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth. And yet, to my teen be it spoken, I've only 4. Oh, no, she's not 14. How long is it now to Lammastide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Well, even odd. Of all the days in the year, come Lammas Eve at night, shall she be 14. Oh, Susan and she. Oh, God rest all Christian souls were of an age. Well, Susan is with God now. She was too good for me. But, as I said, on Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14. That shall she, Mary. I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake, now 11 years. And she was a wee. Now I never shall forget it. Of all the days in the year, upon that very day, for I had then lain word to my dove, sitting in the sun under the dove house wall.
Enough of this, I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Peace I have done. Oh, God mock thee to his grace. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed. And I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary, that Mary is the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
An honor? Oh, were not I thine only nurse, I would say thou hast sucked wisdom from thy teat.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. Thus then, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Oh, man, young lady. Lady, such a man as all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower, in faith, a very flower.
Well, what say you? Can you love a gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. So shall you share all that he doth possess, By having him, making yourself no less.
No less, nay bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like a Paris love?
I'll look to like if looking liking move. But no more deep will I indulge mine eye than your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come. Supper served up. You called? My young lady asked for me. Oh, and the nurse cursed in the pantry, and everything in extremity. Oh, I must hence to wait. I beseech you, follow straight.
We follow thee.
Oh.
Juliet, the Count stays.
Oh, go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
Excuse, or shall we on without apology?
The date is out of such prolixity, but let them measure us by what they will. We'll measure them a measure, and be gone!
Give me a torch. I'm not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance!
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I'm too sore and pierced by his shaft to soar with his light feathers. And so bound, I cannot bound a pitch above dull woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should you burden love. Too great oppression for a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like thorns.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in. A visor for a visor. What care I what curious eye doth quote deformities? Here are the beetle brows shall blush for me.
Come, knock and enter. And no sooner in, but every man betake him to his legs.
A torch for me. Let wantons light of heart tickle the senseless rushes with their heels. I'll be a candle holder and look on.
Come, we burn daylight. Ho!
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, in delay. We waste our light in vain, like lamps by day.
And we mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis no whit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
So did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, while they do dream things true.
Ah, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the fourth finger of an alderman, drawn with the team of the latimies athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes are made of long spinner's legs, the cover of the wings of grasshoppers, her traces of the smallest spider's webs, her collars of the moonshine's watery beams, her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of film. Her wagoner is a small, gray-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner, squirrel, or old grub, time out of mind, the fairies' coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers'